Ah, yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another rant. I'm Bishop Wyatt, and let's get into it, huh? Well, I'm going to keep, first an intro. I'm going to keep it very simple, it's so simple that it's painful. We do not want chance online. Do we believe that we can succeed, as some people act as though, oh, you think you're going to remove him? No, I understand that more than likely that little creep is going to continue to be online for now. But it's inevitable. He will be removed. I promise you. Everything comes to an end. You can't stay golden forever, pony boy. But the main goal now is to torment him in any way, shape, or form. The knowledge is there, being that he posts his life all over the place. He's been that way since what? Since he started. I mean, I see stuff from 2015, but here's the thing. It's not really hard to understand the methods and characteristics of chance. He does the same thing over and over again, says the same thing. I sometimes have to ask the archiver, is this new? Because he said this yesterday. So like he said this last week, or he said this a month ago. He's wearing the same shirt. It's very hard to tell what's new and what's not, being that the content's all the same. That's why I would not be going at him if he left children, if he never contacted a child. I wouldn't be going at him. He'd be a nothing burger. I mean, his rage, I've seen it a billion times. It's the same rage, same insults, same everything. So it's not like you're missing out if you got rid of him. I mean, if he raged again, it'd be the same stuff that you're used to seeing. So therefore, what ends up happening is that you have these buddy trolls like Tibbz and Spooky. Now, I don't really know Tibbz. The only thing I know is the only thing I need to know is that he's a doll stuffer. Is that he was caught with an emotional support doll, dancing and crying because it was just so beautiful to him, I'm guessing. It was just a very touching moment, and he wanted to hold it close to him, and it brought tears to his eyes. Now, that is extremely sad and pathetic that you need an emotional support doll. Now, don't tell me for 1 second, Tibbz, that you are not placing your schmeckle inside that plastic fuck rag of yours. Don't you even lie to us, okay? Don't lie to us. We know, okay? Now, Cyraxx, what I find very, very laughable is that this is the man who's going to prove that you're not a pervert. This is the man. This is the man who you are putting your life in front of. This guy. Really. Okay, that should work out great for you. I mean, to prove you're not a pervert, why not get help from another pervert, right? I mean, how else are you going to prove your innocence? Cyraxx, how about going to somebody who has some morals, some character, some integrity, people that would never show themselves around you. That's why you can't find anyone like that, because the only people that seem to flock to you are creeps or buddy trolls. Buddy trolls, if you're doing buddy trolling to try and remove him, then I commend you for it. But if you're doing buddy trolling to, keep him online because you find him funny, well, then you're an enabler. You're not even a buddy troll. You're an enabler. You're actually willing to allow him to continue being online, putting minors at risk. And yes, by the way, I actually do care. I know that there's some people who think that we don't care, that he's online. Are you kidding me? The only reason I'm going at him is because I care that what he did, that it pisses me off. I wouldn't be doing this once again if he was just fugly. I mean, there's a lot of fugly people online, a lot of creepy people online that are also not sickos, and I don't go after them. But this was the straw that broke. I mean, this man is a clear danger, and I will do whatever part I can into making his life miserable, or I will make it harder for him to be a creep. That is my goal. Any little thing, no matter how small, that I can make his life just a little bit more difficult for him, I will do. I believe that to be a win. Now, if, there's some people that are on my side. There's a lot of people that want to see him suffer, because that's, the police, the courts in Ohio, they're not doing anything to stop him. So they want to see it. And there's other people who, want to keep him online and don't like what we're doing. Well, let me tell you something. If you don't like my content or other people's content, you don't have to watch. It's very simple. I don't have any other shit talk to say. Don't watch. That's it. But don't sit here and tell me that we're ridiculous because we actually care that he's a pedo and we want him to suffer being. I don't expect him to learn anything. I keep telling people that. I don't care. That ship has sailed. He's not learning anything, okay? All I can do is make his life miserable, and that's by exposing him constantly, making videos on him that he is definitely seeing. He's called me out, but that's not my goal either. I could care less if he ever says my name again. I want him to suffer, plain and simple. And a lot of people, they feel the same way. This is my dark video. Now, Tibbz, you can help Patrick all you want, but if you have this proof, let's see it. Where's the proof? If you're really on his side or your buddy, I don't even know your motives anymore. I don't care. You danced with a doll. Where is the proof? How did you prove his innocence? How did he escape the trolls? Oh, Cyraxx. Oh, I escaped the trolls. I'm on Instagram. I escaped the trolls. Oh, there's a troll in chat. Could you please just be respectful and not run your mouth? If you escaped the trolls, Cyraxx, how did one show up in your Instagram chat? It doesn't look like Tibbz is doing that good of a job. It's not going to stop, Cyraxx. Just because, you take a little bit of a break and so do we, that doesn't mean you're forgotten about. Because then you make a video to try to stay relevant. Did you really think we weren't going to find your Instagram? And then what happened, Cyraxx? You said you were going to make a kick. You made the kick within moments. Within moments. Gone. Because you have a ban already on your main kick account. You can't do that, Cyraxx. You can't. The rules do apply to you. Contrary to what you believe in your delusional cesspool of a mind. They do apply. They are relevant, and you will follow them. Or be forced to follow them. Either or. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to accept it. But it's going to happen. And you can get help from the doll stuffer all you want, Cyraxx. All we see are two creeps in a pod. Huh? Two perverts, one doll. Maybe you two can share it, huh? Remember what I said. Dishwasher safe. Utilize that option. You guys don't want stalagmites and skin particles giving you infections like you know what I'm talking about, Cyraxx. You know all about infectious peens, don't you? As in, there's plenty of pictures out there. And how those pictures get out there, Cyraxx? I wonder. And I never have pictures of mine stolen and put on the internet, even though you can. Go through my gallery. There's nothing on there that I'm embarrassed about, besides the fact I do have some disgusting pictures of you, but it's a necessary evil. But I'd hand mine over right now, Cyraxx. It would be quite a shocker and an entertaining episode to see your phone opened up in front of the world. I can only imagine what other depraved material are on there that we haven't seen yet. Oh, I would love to see the material that was on the phone that burned up, Cyraxx. With the original text, your talks with Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle, all that other bullshit. It's a shame it's burnt up, right, Cyraxx? Yeah, how convenient. How convenient. As if that's going to prove your innocence. Well, it's the same thing of, joining sides with a doll fucker, I guess that's your logic now. But then again, like I said, the only people that will be seen with you, Cyraxx, are people that are also questionable. People who are also deviants, creeps, losers, wankers, and schmeckle touchers. That's the only people who can be around you, being that I would even bet that they don't like to be around you, but no one likes to be around them, so they'll take what they can get. So you creeps are stuck in your little corner pretending like you're cocky and arrogant because you won something, but we're still waiting to see this win. And Cyraxx, like I said, winners don't look like you do, chipping away into pieces onto the floor, flicking scabs across the room, smelling their own anal cheese. They don't do that. They don't also have the look in their eye like you do, Cyraxx, the lost dumb look. The gobtard, restless dumb face, a low IQ sociopath. That's not a winner. And winners also don't dance with dolls and cry. Winners don't need emotional support dolls. Winners also don't stick up for Cyraxx. Let's just leave it at that. But I'd leave you with this. I hope you all enjoyed. I do have a Cash App in the description. Do it, don't do it, fine. I love you all regardless. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, there is a next one. It will be dropping sometime tonight. Ah, yes.